Ladies and gentlemen, man, welcome back to Stoner Talk Podcast, man. Episode, I think 40 something. Let me check actually. 40 something, I think. Let me check. Let me double check because I could be wrong. All right, so Stoner Talk Podcast. Oh, episode 50. Damn. All right, for sure. Okay, so this is going to be episode 50 then. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my podcast. Episode 50, right? 50th episode, spectacular. So I have a couple of announcements I wanted to make and a couple of news that I wanted to share with all of you, right? So I guess there's like a lot going on, so I don't even know where to start. So I'll just start with what I can remember, and then I'll make my way as I go. So the first piece of important news that I got to share with all of you guys is that I recently hit 300 subscribers on my fucking YouTube channel, right? And then I even put a post up on my YouTube basically saying like, hey guys, I just hit 300 subscribers, so please no one unsubscribe for me, right? So I hit fucking 300 and then someone unsubscribed, bro. So I'm at 299 now, but I mean, fuck it. I was at 300. I hit 300, fuck it. I'm there. I hit it. So it's been almost, oh dude, almost, it's going to be almost a year. It's going to be almost a year that I've been doing the podcast, right? I got 50 episodes, right? 52 weeks in a year. So maybe like one episode a week, almost. And then I was also doing the Is It Gays. I haven't done any in a while, but I might do one of Dragon Ball Daima, and I might do one of Captain America, Blacked in America 4, Brave New World, right? So that's like the first piece of big news, right? The 300 subscribers on my YouTube channel, like my shit's growing. And I already know what some of you guys are saying. Oh, 300, that's fucking nothing, right? I mean, you're right. Technically, you would be right. But for me, like, I'm used to making, like, so many accounts for myself, like, personal accounts, right? For my art accounts, for my fucking music, right? Like, Netscape accounts. I'm so used to making, like, so many accounts on so many different social media platforms. And, like, always 0 likes, 0 plays, 0 followers. Like, no one watches, no one listens, no one gives a fuck. So this is literally, like, the first time in my entire life that I'm actually like doing something, a form of art that I like to like doing it for fun, and then people are actually like listening, watching, subscribing, right? Even if it's not like, oh, I'm the most fucking viral famous person in the world, like just the fact that I'm doing this for fun, like all this is just for fun. I'm not making money off any of this. Well, at least not my podcast. My music I am, but not my podcast. And then just the fact that I'm doing this for fun, like, you know, most of the time it's me and Brian, but like today's me by myself. And then like people are watching, subscribing, like that's like a fucking trip. So anybody who's watching, who actually watches, or who's been subscribed, like from the very, very bottom of my heart, thank you, man. But also too, I'm not doing this for you, so fuck you, you're a bitch. And then second piece of news that I want to share with you guys is that I released an album a couple months ago, back during summer of 2024. It was called 0 Likes, 0 Plays, 0 Followers, coincidentally. And then I ended up getting 0 likes, 0 plays, and 0 followers from that album. Nah, I'm just kidding. But so yeah, I released an album towards the end of summer last year, and then I had an idea for another album. So I was saying last year, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have this album done before 2025, right? So it's currently February fucking 20th, 2025, and I'm still like, oh, actually, I just finished my album. So I just finished a new album. So this one, I don't know what's gonna be called yet. I have 2 names that I want to choose for it. One of them is like a gay name, cliche. One of them is like a super personal, like it's for personal, like name for me. But then it's like I don't think anybody would give a fuck. So I can name it my personal thing, but then it's like I don't know if anybody would even like check it out because it has my name in it. But then I might do this name, but then it's like cliche. But I'm like, fuck, it's hard. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I was gonna be doing today. I was gonna do another episode of multitasking, where I finished my album. I fucking did all 10 songs, right? Took me fucking forever. I was stuck on it. I was stuck for like so long. There's so many times where like I felt like I couldn't do anything. I finally finished. So now all that's left is my cover art, right? So I already got my 10 songs ready for my new album that I'm going to release. And then it's going to be 10 remixes, right? So all my albums that I've done, all my covers or all my artwork that I've done for my albums is like a picture of myself that I'll just redraw and then put it on my artwork. But this album that I did is completely different because most of my albums are gonna be like original songs with my original lyrics and original beat, and then it's like obviously original songs. But then this album that I did was 10 remixes, so 10 songs already. I just took off the beats, kept the vocals, and then I made my own beat, a completely different like dancier type of beat. So it's 10 original beats by me, right, and then vocals by other people. So this album, I wanted to do something like different. I feel like a lot of my songs weren't like super vibey, super catchy, you know. And I feel like this is probably like, I know I said this the last time I released an album, but I feel like this album that I did is probably like the best album that I've like done so far. Like probably the best work, like the best music I've made in my entire life. This album that I'm making right now, so I'm like really proud of myself. I feel like the songs were really good. Like last time I was saying they were good, but this time I feel like they're really good. And then I feel like since I did something different for the music wise, I feel like I wanted to do something different for like the artwork as well, right? Because normally, like I'm saying, I have a picture of myself. So this time I was kind of hoping, there's two people that I wanted to ask, or well, actually one person in particular. I wanted to ask them if I could just use a picture of them for cover art, but I'm pretty sure this person's gonna say no. They kind of hate me, right? We're not on good terms. So I want to ask this person, but I'm a little like scared because it's been years since I talked to them. Not scared, not actually, kind of scared. It's been years since I talked to them, and I feel like if I hit them up, it's gonna be like super like negative, right? And I feel like I shouldn't even hit them up. But just in my head, like I have this idea that I want to draw this particular person for my newest album cover, because the reason I started making music is, it's like a stupid ass story. I started making music because I used to like somebody so much, and I felt like I couldn't talk to them and I couldn't express myself. So I felt like the only way for me to do it was through my music. And then I was kind of hoping like one day this person would listen to my music and then like think I was cool or some shit, right? Whatever, yada yada yada. Years go by, and then I kept on making the music. I kept doing it, and then the last album I made was like the first album that I made just for like fun, just for myself. And then this album as well was something I made for myself. So I was like, what if I do something different since I did something different for the music, I'll do something different for the artwork, right? So I mean, I was thinking about hitting this person up. Maybe I will, I don't know, but I'm like, I really envision like this person as a cover art. I don't know why, but then there's another person I know, right? So this person, like these two people never met each other, they don't even know each other. But then this other person, it's weird because I met them like way later in my life when I was already working on myself, improving. And then it's like this person is like a fucking like exact replica of like this person, like a doppelganger. Obviously this person's like older than me, so whatever. But I'm like, dude, like I know two different people, and then like they look exactly the fucking same, dude, and they never met each other. I mean, I don't want to introduce them or nothing like that, but like I'm just like, damn, that's what a trip, you know. And then like both of them I'm on bad terms with like both of them, so I'm just like, damn. So I want to ask either one of them, well, one of them in particular, but either one of them, to if they can be my I guess art. They can be my art template or some shit. If I could draw a picture of them for my album artwork. But I have a feeling that I won't be able to connect with any of them or reach out to them. So just in case I don't, because obviously there's a chance they're going to say no. Actually, I feel like it's like 99% chance that if I hit them up, they're both going to say no. So just in case, I have this picture here. So I really don't want to use a picture of myself again, but I might have to, right? So if I zoom in, hold on, it's gonna be hard. Picture of myself, right? If I zoom in, you can see fucking me and my ex in the back. I was like fucking damn years ago, dude. Damn. Ooh, I've been single for too long, man. But I mean, it's whatever's. So yeah, so this artwork that I'm gonna do right now is like, this is like my backup artwork. So I really don't want to use this, but I have a feeling that I won't be able to reach out to either person. So I feel like this is gonna be like my backup, dude. So Jesus fuck, 9 minutes in, I'm fucking rambling, bro. All right, let's go ahead and get this fucking party started. So for my 50th episode spectacular, right? I was thinking about doing another episode of multitasking. So I have myself rolled up a nice little tidy blunt, right? And then I have this. So if you've been watching my podcast, you know that I love fucking whiskey. I always like Coke and whiskey, bro. That's one of my favorites. And then recently, I don't know if this is new or what, but I barely started seeing them. Jack Daniels released these shits with Coke. So they have like Jack Daniels and Coke, Cherry Coke, or Coke Zero Sugar, whatever the fuck. Obviously, I don't drink Coke Zero Sugar. I'm not fucking gay. So I drink Cherry Coke. But I'm like, dude, these things have been a fucking lifesaver, bro. Because normally I'll have to buy Coke, and then I'll buy whiskey separately, and then I'll have to get the cups, the ice, everything. And I like to mix it up, obviously, like mixed drinks. But this one is just like the fucking Coke and whiskey in one. You don't gotta do anything. It's all mixed. It's fucking good to go. Like, pop it open, drink it. Only complaint I have about this is I wish it was a little bit stronger. So it's like 7% alcohol. I'm like, bro, this shit should be fucking 12 or some shit, 13. I don't know. That should be stronger than like a fucking buzzball. So yeah, it's a good drink, but I'm like, it's not strong enough for me to get like actually like drunk or buzzed. I mean, buzz maybe, but not drunk. So I like these drinks. They're really good. I recommend them. So I think from now on, I'm probably gonna start drinking Jack Daniels and Coke. So Jack Daniels and or Coca-Cola, whichever one of you guys, please sponsor me. Please, I fucking drink all your shit. I kind of prefer Jim Beam or fucking Seagram 7, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? So let me go ahead and mix my Jack and Coke with my ice, or pour it in, I should say. So I fucking, Jesus Christ, I should have known that was gonna happen. Alright, pretty funny. I spilled all over my iPad. How funny. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I poured fucking, how many times have I poured whiskey into my Coke? And all of a sudden I just fucking fuck up, right? Luckily I didn't get this shit on the blunt, dude. Oh my god. That's what I hate. I feel like there's so many times where I do so many things, but then when someone watches me or if I'm recording myself, like, all of a sudden, bro, I can't do it. I start making mistakes, start fucking up, dude. Like, just fucking bullshit. Okay, so I don't have any napkins, so obviously I'm gonna use my fucking clothes. Normally I don't do this. I don't clean shit with my clothes, but fuck it. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So the only thing that's gonna be kind of hard is I'm gonna be rolling a blunt or smoking a blunt, drawing and drinking at the same time. So I'm just like, I don't exactly know how this is gonna play out, but I'm gonna try. And then as I do that, the last time I was doing this, I was watching a video on like fucking what's it called? It was on a religion. It was about like all the religions of the world and all the stuff they have in common, right? Like every religion in the world, or every culture in the world has a religion, pagan religion. And then every pagan religion in the world believes that there's like a certain events that transpired, right? Like the Bible, fucking Christians believe it, Jews believe it, Egyptians believe it, Greeks believe it, Romans believe it, the Norse believe it, Native Americans believe it, right? The fucking indigenous people of Australia, New Zealand believe it, right? The fucking ancient fucking civilizations in Great Britain and Scotland and shit like that. So like every single religion, it's pretty crazy. Every religion, are you serious? That was the worst hit I ever took. Every religion in the world believes that there was like a great flood that happened. And then every religion believes that after this great flood happened, like humanity was basically wiped out except for one person and his family, so 8 people basically. But then like almost a lot of the religions, right, so not all of them, believe that after this great flood there were these gods who appeared to mankind, and then they taught them knowledge, right? Taught them forbidden knowledge about like magic, about arts, about war, about fucking everything. And then these gods were like, I don't know, I guess present throughout civilization. I'm not saying I believe in it. I'm not saying it's true. Obviously, I'm Catholic. I believe in Jesus Christ, right? Our Lord and Savior. But it's just interesting to me that there's so many religions and cultures that all believe in the same shit, right? So like, there's a group of people, right? Don't remember exactly which one. Could be the Native Americans, could be the Mayans. They believe that after the Great Flood that wiped out humanity, there was a god who rose up from the sea, who had a human torso, but instead of legs, he had a fish tail. He had a beard, and he also had women's breasts. and he had like a satchel that he carried with him, and this guy's name was fucking Oceanus or some shit like that, right? But then there's another group of people on like the opposite side of the world, right, in Europe, who they fucking believe that after the Great Flood, there was a god who rose from the waters, and then he fucking same thing, right? So he was a man, half fish. He had a beard, he had breasts, and he had a fucking woman's or a handbag with him. And then that this guy's fucking name was fucking Dagon or some shit, right? So it's weird. Like it's like okay, you can say like, oh yeah, there's a sun god, there's a moon god, there's a fucking this god, that god, but then it's like just the fact that like all these people have the same description of different gods. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell's going on here? So like, again, not saying I believe that shit, but to me it's just very interesting. All right, let me get started. Sorry, guys. I can't draw, and I can't make music if I'm sober. So I kind of have to. No, I don't have to, but I prefer to do things when I'm like, you know, little fucking tipsy, right? Not exactly the most sober. But so I have this picture of myself, right? This is my backup art because I haven't asked those people yet. Like I'm saying, I'm kind of scared. This is my backup art. So what I'm going to do now is just trace over it, right? So I'm going to trace the outline. Oh, it's too thick. So I'm going to trace the outline of my face. Ah, damn. But then it's just like I'm saying, like I've drawn so many times, and all of a sudden, right, now that I'm drawing, there's a camera on me. Now I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm making mistakes now. Like, it's just bullshit. And then, so I'm going to just do the outline shit. And then it's kind of like the hardest. This is the part that I always fuck up on, because I'm using Procreate right now on Apple. So for Procreate, in order to like draw, in order to like trace shit, you need 2 layers, right? So you can have the layer that you import a photo, and you can use that layer to draw, but it's gonna come out kind of messy. So it's better to do a separate layer and then just trace out the outline, and then after that, like, for each thing you want to do, you have to do a different layer. So that's one thing that I hate about digital art is like I could do everything in one layer. So like I have like the picture imported and draw on it and then color it and everything. But then it's like if I want to change some shit, it's gonna be hard. So it's better to do layers. So if I have 10 colors, I have over 10 layers, right? If I have 15 colors plus shading, I have, you know, more than that, like more layers than that. So it's a bitch sometimes, but whatever. And like I'm saying, bro, the whiskey, really good, but I really do wish it was stronger. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. And then, like I said on the last one, right? Obviously, I'm gonna try to make myself a little bit more handsome than I actually am, but fuck it. Oh well. Fuck. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Damn, it's fucking harder than I thought already. And then obviously, like one of I always talk about it, like the art that I feel like I'm lacking on the most. So like I like to work out. That's one of my arts that I do. I like to make music. That's also one of my arts. And then I like to draw. So that would be like my third like art that I like to do. But out of all of them, I feel like the one that I'm the worst at is fucking drawing, dude. Like I feel like when I make music, I have the idea in my head, and then like I'm able to do that idea and execute it perfectly exactly the way that I want. Not all the time, but recently I have been able to. And then I feel like working out, in my head I'm like have an idea like, yo, this muscle I gotta improve, like this muscle I gotta improve, I gotta do this workout, I gotta do that workout. And then most of the time, like I'm saying, like I'm able to do it. Like in my head I'm like, okay, I want to like for example, like, oh, yo, my chest is small, like my tri is pretty small, my arms are skinny. Like in my head I'm like, I want to do a good chest day, right? So I go to the gym. I don't have to fucking wait. I'm hitting bench press, right? Incline bench press. I'm gonna be doing some fucking dips, gonna be doing some normal bench. Even the machines, fuck it, chest press machines, whatever, fuck it. After that, I might if I'm still like good, I'll do some fucking dumbbells, right? Some overhead chest press or overhead whatever the fuck. If I'm doing back, right, I gotta do my rows. I gotta do the fucking disc grip. Then I gotta do the underhand disc grip. And then I gotta do the overhead disc grip, right? You gotta do all three parts of your back. You gotta do your squats. And then for your lower back and shit like that, you gotta make sure you're doing your fucking pull-ups, your fucking everything, whatever the fuck. And then you're doing your fucking, your, what are those called? Whatever the fuck. Those cable, whatever the fuck. You know, if I'm doing legs, you know, I'm making sure I'm doing my squats. I'm doing Romanian deadlifts for my glutes. Doing those leg raises, the fucking this, that, whatever the fuck. Doing all that shit. And then I feel like when it comes to drawing, in my head I'm like, I want to draw a girl. And then all I'm able to draw is fucking stick figures and shit, you know? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that bad. But I feel like in my head, I have like, yo, I'm going to, oh, fuck. Oh, perfect. In my head, I'm like, I'm going to draw a picture of this and that. And then I try to do it and I fucking can't, bro. Like, out of all my arts that I do and I practice, like, drawing is my worst one, dude, that I need to improve on. And then I feel like with the digital art, because I have my iPad, that's like one of the only reasons why my album artwork comes out like decent. But I feel like if I had to draw that shit all from scratch and like make it myself, like, dude, I'd be fucked, you know? Alright, so this is what I have so far, right? I mean, you can't really see it, but this is what I have. So 21 minutes in. You can't even see it. Fuck it. Sorry, you missed out. 21 minutes in, I'm not that far, and I haven't smoked that much. But I mean, like, these past few months, I feel like one of the main things I've been focusing on is working out. I don't take working out that seriously, and I've noticed, like, when I work out, it's always like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, never that much. But recently I started trying to take creatine, and then it completely fucked up my stomach, dude. The first day I took creatine, I was literally at work training somebody. I remember I took creatine, like, so I woke up, took my creatine, my protein shake, then I went to work. So I didn't eat anything, right? And that was my first time ever taking creatine. So I'm at work, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a little nauseous, like I feel like I kind of have the urge to gag or throw up. But I'm like, you know, I'm chilling, like everything's cool, fuck it, let me not focus on that, let me work. So I'm training somebody, I'm working with them, and then like all of a sudden, dude, I literally just feel like everything just rushes like to my ass, dude. Like, I don't need to be too descriptive, but it literally felt like just I could feel all the like the diarrhea, dude. Like really, like literally, like it's all like right here. My butthole is just like barely managing to keep everything closed. And I'm literally like, fuck, dude, I gotta like use the restroom bad, but I'm in the middle of training, dude, and this takes like 20 minutes to do this job that we're doing, and this is important, bro. Like I can't walk out and leave this girl like by herself, because this is like we gotta get this done, dude. This is important. So dude, I remember like I'm training and I'm literally like okay, like we do this, we do that, you know, like obviously I'm holding in fucking like my stomach's fucked up like really bad, and then and then like I remember I finished training her and I'm like, damn, I still gotta do like this and this and that. And then fuck, dude, I remember like when I was done, like I was like 40 minutes later, I fucking had to run to the restroom, dude. Like my stomach was just hurting bad. Like I don't think I've ever had a stomach ache like that. And then I remember I went to the restroom, dude, like fucking, dude, like explosive, bro. And I'm sorry, bro, I don't mean to talk about this, but so this is like last week, and I remember like, dude, I went to the restroom bad, and then I went back to work, right? I'm like, fuck, like hopefully, you know, like everything's cool, like that should be good now. Like I already went to the restroom, I should be good. And like 10 minutes later, same thing, dude. Like, oh, my stomach is fucking hurting bad, dude. And I'm literally like, oh, like, fuck, dude. Like it's like the one where you're like, dude, I really don't want to use the restroom right now. And I remember like, fuck, oh my god, sorry guys, it's too descriptive, but fuck it. And then I remember like, I went again, I had to go to the restroom again, and I came back and I told everybody like, yo, I think I'm gonna take off, dude. Like dude, it's fucking, I'm in bad shape right now, guys. So I remember I clocked out. It was pretty much my lunchtime already. So I clocked out, and then I went back to the restroom, dude. Like, dude, oh my god. So I literally went to the restroom like 3 times in a row before I was even able to leave freaking work. So like I clocked out like at 7. I left like at like almost 8, dude, because I was like literally just in the restroom. But yeah, I took creatine. Fucked me up bad, dude. Like, I don't think anything I've ever taken in my life has ever like fucked me up like that. Where I was literally like, holy, I don't think I want to like. I was literally considering like, yo, I'm not gonna take fucking creatine anymore. But I have seen the difference, right? Like I'm saying, like normally, I'll spend 30 to 45 minutes in the gym. But these past few days, this past week, I've been spending like almost 2 hours in the gym. And dude, like I do feel the difference. I feel like before my chest day would be incline bench till failure. And I'll do some dips till failure. And after that, I would do the fucking what's it called? The cables, the tricep extensions. And after that, I'll be done, dude. Like I'm fucking like sore for fucking 5 days and shit. But then recently, it's like, dude, like I was like, dude, I did fucking incline bench, and then I did fucking chest press incline, then I did decline chest press, then I did dips, then I did the tricep extensions. After that, I went straight for abs. Like I was just doing abs, dude, for like fucking 40 minutes. And then after that, dude, I remember like the tricep extension machine, doing those. I'm like, dude, or I'm like, dude, I feel like I just keep going. And then it's not like I'm overdoing it or hurting myself or anything like that, because I feel like I could do it. I do it and I'm cool. So it's like, it's been cool, whatever. But I do feel the difference with the creatine, but I'm just like, fuck. I feel like I should try to find something that's a little bit easier to fucking what's it called? To take, or to fucking like easier on my stomach, because it's like, it's not really worth it to me. It's not worth it. Like, if I'm gonna take something and the side effect is like I'm gonna have diarrhea, maybe like a couple of days, and then I'll get over it. And like, okay, that's worth it, dude. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have diarrhea. Yeah, it's gonna suck. You know, it's gonna be horrible. But if that's all it is for a couple of days, like, I'll get over that, fine. But if I'm taking something and the side effect is like you're gonna have fucking diarrhea every day and your stomach is gonna hurt, you're gonna constantly feel nauseous, where it's like, damn, do I really need this shit? Like, yeah, I could see the results. My body does look like, obviously I'm not a fucking bodybuilder, I'm not super buff. My muscles do look a little bit bigger, they do pop out a little bit more, but I don't know if that's worth it, bro. Like, you know, I'm like I don't know, to me that's just like, it's not really worth it. So I'm just contemplating like trying to look for something else, you know. So we'll see. Fuck. But yeah, so I've been trying to focus on working out, because I was telling Brian about this. I feel like I work out a lot, and for what I work out, I feel like I still look really skinny. And then obviously, like, I have a fast metabolism. It's hard for me to gain weight. Like recently, I've been stuffing myself. I've been eating a lot, and then like I weigh myself. I lost like 6 pounds. I was like 186. I weighed myself today. I was like 180, and I'm like, damn, I'm trying to gain weight, I'm trying to get bigger, and I lose weight. It's fucking hard. And everyone says like, oh, just like stuff yourself. And that's what I do. I eat till I feel like throwing up, and it doesn't work. I literally just feel sick, and then like, I don't know. So to me, I'm like, I'm just gonna work out and do what I can. And obviously I'm not gonna be a fucking like bodybuilder. I'm not gonna have like the best physique or anything, right? I don't have like a fucking pro diet, like I don't have like a dietitian. I'm not following like a fucking sick ass regimen or nothing like that. So for me, I'm gonna do what I can, and then like just see how I feel, you know. Fuck it, that's all I can really do. Oh, wait. Damn, that's one reason why I feel like I should have like probably played something. Only because I feel like I'm gonna get quiet, you know. I get so focused on like what I'm doing that I forget. I completely forgot I was recording myself right now. So I'm kind of hoping that it's not a boring episode, but if it is, fuck you. So yeah, so that's why I started taking creatine, right? And And then I feel like there's gummy forms, so I'm gonna try doing those gummy forms. Because right now it's taking the creatine monohydrate powder, and then I guess the way they were saying it is that you have your protein shake or your mass gainer, and you mix your creatine in there and drink it like that. And that's what I was doing, but I'm like, yo, that shit fucks me up bad, dude. Like, just thinking about it right now makes me want to gag. Like, the way it tastes, the way it feels in your stomach, it's like so heavy. Like protein shakes, I like them, but they're like so heavy. It feels like I have a solid block in my stomach when I drink them. And the creatine absorbs like water into your intestines. So like, dude, that shit is fucking, it's a horrible feeling. I don't even know. Maybe I'm not used to it. Maybe I'm being a little bitch. But as of my experience right now, I'm like, yo, I don't really fuck with this too much. So I ate like 3 really big meals today. Super high protein, right? Not that much carbs. Because I'm trying to fucking gain muscle, right? So I had this morning, I had like a bunch of fucking meat on a plate with some beans and some rice. That's what I ate for lunch. Same thing, bunch of meat and then some beans and some rice. And then right now, before I started recording, I had like a fucking double cheeseburger. And it's like I eat big ass plates, I eat till I'm full, and it's like, damn, I'm still losing weight. So crazy, bro. Maybe I should do cardio and try to eat more. I don't know. I don't really do too much cardio. And also too, I feel like when I work out, the reason I don't like go too heavy, because I feel like I always hurt myself, you know. Where like I had like the 1 month I'll have this injury, I hurt my shoulder because I was lifting wrong. So I'm like, fuck it, let me focus on legs, right? So I focus on my legs, I start feeling good, I start going heavier, and then boom, I feel like I gave myself a hernia. So I'm like, shit, now I can't do legs, I can't do abs. My upper body feels better, let me do that. So I'm doing that, and then boom, my fucking wrist is hurting, I did something wrong. Shit, so now I gotta do light weights, full body. I could do full body light weights. I'm doing that, I feel a little better. And then fucking boom, now my ankle's fucked up. I fucking slept wrong, some shit, my neck hurts. Dude, it's like, I feel like I always get hurt. So it's like something I like to do, but it's a fucking bitch. And then music, damn, I spilled again. Making music is something I really like to do as well, but then it's like, fuck, I can only make music when I'm in the mood and when I have an idea. Because if I'm not in the mood and I have no ideas, like, I won't be able to, like, I'm not making shit, you know? So I think that's like the one problem that I have with like art, I guess. I like art a lot. I like making art, but like I'm saying, I can only do it when I want to do it, when I'm in the mood. Can't just do it whenever. And that's why I haven't been recording either, because normally, like I'm saying, I try to upload something like maybe once a week. I don't upload every day. I do upload every day, and then I took like a week off or a couple of days off from uploading. I didn't upload anything, only because I didn't really have any ideas for anything to record. And then I was kind of waiting for Brian. Like, we were supposed to record an episode, I remember how long ago, and then something happened where we didn't end up recording. I forgot what was the reason. Dude, I can't even remember. But we were supposed to record. We ended up not recording that day. I ended up just going out doing some like my own shit, and then so we talked about it. We're like, yo, like, my bad for not recording, whatever, like, yada yada yada. Don't have to record again. I was like, fucking, I'm down. Like, we'll record. And I was like, fuck it, we'll record on my day off. That's probably the best time for us to record. So today's my day off, and then Brian hit me up, kind of sick, right? So I was like, fuck, dude, like I don't know. I feel like I've been watching a lot of videos recently of people, famous people, obviously, and they're literally like, I don't know, like, hey, bro, what do you do for a living? I stream. You like it? I don't know. I don't really want to stream anymore, you know? Or like they'll ask them like, hey, man, what's harder, working a 9-to-5 job or streaming for a living? Oh, streaming is way harder. It's like, bro, you fucking stupid, dude. Like, oh my god, bro, take it from me, bro. I'm someone who works a 9-to-5 job. Well, technically a 2 to 11. I work a 2 to 11, and then like I'm not saying it's fucking like I hate it or anything like that, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's the most fun thing in the world, right? It's not something that like. It's not something that I look. I mean, I look forward to it because it's my job, but it's not like if I had the choice. Hey, would you rather kick back at your house, just chill, or would you rather fucking go to work every day? You know, obviously, what do you think I'm gonna fucking choose? But I like having a job. But dude, sometimes it's just fucking stressful, bro. Especially like recently, like I'm saying, I got a promotion. I'm in charge of like my department and shit, my shift. So like, dude, it's fucking like sometimes it's a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not even hard. It's not physically demanding, but it's just mentally like the fucking stress on your mind and then like the fatigue you feel mentally and emotionally. Like, dude, like I was training someone to do basically what I do, and then I had the chance to tell them like, okay, so like okay, you're gonna be in charge, you do what you gotta do, and I'll just help out, you know. And I was like kind of like a normal worker that day, and dude, it was like, it just felt like I don't even know, I can't even tell you the way I felt, dude. I felt really good. Like it just felt good to just come in and all you have to worry about is just working. All you gotta do is just work, you know. It's different. But yeah, I think having a job is fucking hard, dude. Especially if you have more responsibilities or you're moving up, you get paid more. Like, you know, you get paid more, you have more responsibilities. That shit's fucking hard. And then like, just to know that there's people who don't work, and then they don't do shit, and they fucking complain about not having to do shit. It's like, dude, you guys are fucking idiots, bro. And like, I have two cousins that are my age, and dude, they don't even work. And I'm 24. I was working since I was like 18 and shit. And there's periods where I didn't work, but I'm like, fuck it. But I'm just like, dude, imagine like waking up and just knowing like, ah, fuck, I don't got work, I don't got a job, dude. I gotta just chill, you know. I feel like I'm in the position like a lot of people. So if you're watching this, maybe you're in this position. If you're not, dude, I haven't drawn shit, by the way. I'm pretty high right now, but I'm in a position where I'm like, fuck. Like if I don't have a job, if I'm not making money, dude, like I'm fucked, bro. Like my dad's dead, my mom doesn't work, right? She's old, disabled, or technically disabled, right? Like if I'm not working, like if I don't have my, like if I'm not making money, like I'm fucked, bro. Like what am I gonna fucking do? So I have to have my job and I have to make money, you know. And sometimes it kind of pisses me off to know that there's people who are famous. They're famous and all they have to do is just make a video and upload it. People will watch, they'll make money, and they're complaining that it's too hard and they don't want to do it no more. Like, hey, bro, like fucking switch places with me, bro. Like, hey, come fucking work my shift, dude, and I'll fucking take over your channel, bro. Like, I got you, bro. Don't worry, I'll take over for you. So then, like, that's why I haven't been recording that much, because I like to do things when I want to do them, and I haven't really had the urge to record. Only like I'm saying, like, because I've been working out, I've been trying to focus on that. I've been pretty tired, and then I've been trying to finish up my album. So I finally finished. Now I have the chance to record, and I'm like, and I was kind of reflecting on it, and I feel like the past few episodes that I've recorded, well, I mean, like with Brian, obviously, like when it's like me and Brian, like, dude, I feel like that shit was just so fucking fun, dude. Like, that's literally like, that's something like you look forward to, you know, like, yo, we're just gonna chill, we're gonna fucking talk, we're gonna smoke, we're gonna drink, record a video, dude. Like you know how fun that is, bro. You know how many people wish they could do that. Like, obviously we're doing it for fun, we're not getting paid to do it, right? There's no one's telling us, hey, you guys gotta record or else, bro, you're fired, you know. No one has a gun to my head telling me like, hey, you gotta record videos and upload them, you know, or else. But I think like the last few episodes that I did with Brian, I feel like I started noticing it around the time that we uploaded that episode, and then we had to delete it, because I was just like, dude, like that was literally out like over an hour of content, and like technically it was content, and all we were doing is just chilling and having fun, like just joking and laughing, bro. That's all we were doing, and like, you know, like that's all we did, and then we uploaded it. And like that was like probably the funnest shit. Like that was like one of the funnest shit I did that week. You know, that's something like I was kind of like looking forward to. You know, obviously don't tell fucking Brian, right? But that shit was fun, dude. And I feel like the last few episodes that we did were like just fucking fun, dude. Not to like glaze anybody, right? Glaze this fool or nothing. And it's like, dude, like we work like full-time jobs, dude. That's just a hobby we're doing for fun, and I really enjoyed it, you know. And that's why I haven't been wanting to upload, because I'm like, fuck, like. I've kind of wanted like to wait for Brian, you know. I always talk about like, oh, like I like to record by myself. I mean, obviously I do like to record by myself. I like to record myself, but like to record, like to have someone else with you, so who wants to participate in your art and who enjoys it as much as you do, like that's a good feeling. I really like that. Anytime I've ever worked out, it's been by myself. Anytime that I've ever like drawn or made art, has been by myself. Anytime I've ever made music, it's been by myself. Like, yeah, I have collabs, but like they were never really anything. So I feel like every time I have my artwork that I want to do, it's always like me doing it, you know, no one else but me. And I feel like it's probably the first time that I have like someone who enjoys doing it as much as I do, and who will be willing to do it like just because, like literally just because, no reason, you know. Like that's one of the first things that when I kind of met that fool, he told me, obviously I'm talking about Brian. I used to tell this fool Brian that I wanted to give up on making music. He'd ask me why, right? And I would tell him that I make music and I spend so much time and so much of my energy, and I spend like all my emotion and thoughts into my music, and I try so hard to fucking make it sound good, and no one gives a fuck, no one listens, right? Like I'm saying, like 0 likes, 0 plays, 0 followers. Obviously that's where I got the idea from. And I would tell him, like, dude, it's like just frustrating to know that I'm doing all this, I'm making all the effort, and no one gives a fuck. You know what he told me? Like, dude, who gives a fuck what anybody thinks, right? He didn't say it like that. I'm kind of paraphrasing, but basically, it was basically that. He's basically saying, like, who cares what anybody thinks, right? Like, as long as you're doing it and you're having fun doing it. Ooh, that looks kind of bad. Nah, not really. It's whatever's. Okay, so this is my backup part. But he's like, as long as you're having fun, like who cares what anybody thinks, right? Like, as long as you're having fun doing it and you enjoy doing it, like, you're technically making the effort for yourself. You shouldn't be doing it to try to please people or try to impress anybody. Like, you should be doing it because you want to do it, right? And then, like, it took me a while to comprehend that. Like I'm saying, like, I used to try to make music to try to impress a girl or whatever, like, girl that I like, whatever. So I'd only make songs when I was sad or if I was going through a breakup. And then, like, to change your mindset and think, like, you know what if I tried, like, doing this just because I want to, instead of, like, doing it for myself and not for anyone else, you know? Kind of, like, completely changed my whole perspective on my music process and the way I was doing shit. And, like, I don't know, recently it's like I only do shit for fun, right? Because I want to do it. Like, I won't force myself to make a song. I won't force myself to record a video if I don't feel like it. Like, I won't force myself to work out. Like, recently I've been not working out more than I have been working out, because I wake up and I'm just like, I feel really sore and I feel really tired. Like, I shouldn't push myself if this is how I feel. Like, if it's hard for me to get out of bed because I'm so sore, like, it probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to go work out and then, like, exert myself to my, like, 100%, right? Like, I should probably rest, and then maybe tomorrow, like, I'll be able to give, like, 110 instead of 100, right? And that's what I've been doing, and I kind of do feel like it's been working. And obviously doing the splits, right? So, like, not like the splits, but I mean, like, one day I'll do upper body or I'll do chest. One day I'll do like lower body, right? Abs or some shit. So I feel like I don't know, like, doing shit when you want to do it, basically. Like, you should, like, if you're gonna work, you shouldn't work somewhere you don't want to work, right? If you're gonna fucking do art or your hobby, you shouldn't do it if you don't want to do it, if you don't feel like doing it. Like, technically, I feel like I'm a huge advocate of listening to your body and doing what you want to do. Like, you shouldn't force yourself to do anything, right? If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. Like, if your body's telling you not to do it, like, I feel like you should listen to your body, you know? If you wake up and you feel like, hey, you know what, I should probably go for a walk, or I should go for a run. Go for a walk, go for a run, fuck it, like, go do it. And if you wake up, feel like, you know what, like, I want to go for a walk, but fuck it, like, it's kind of cold, you know, my bed is warm, you know, I'm a bitch, I'm a pussy. Hey, fuck it. You're a bitch, dude. Don't do it. You're good. You're chilling, bro. So I feel like that's one rule that I live by for myself. Like, I won't force myself to do anything that I don't want to do. You know, if I don't want to do it, like, fuck it. Hey, there's always next time, bro. If there's not, oh well, bro. I missed out. Fuck it. Oh, actually, this actually doesn't look that bad. Maybe not the eyes. No, actually, it doesn't look that bad. Can you even see this? I just haven't drawn the mouth yet. How do you do this? Oh, there you go. You kind of see it. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Doesn't look that bad. So again, this is gonna be my backup art, right? All right. Okay. All right. So take another drink of this. Also, too, another thing I would say is like important. Another rule I like to like live by or have for myself is I feel like breaks are important, right? So I say like first rule is I would say just do whatever you feel like doing. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. And the second one is take a break, right? So like if you're making, like for me, like obviously like I said, I make music, make art, right? And there's times where I feel like I get so focused in that shit where hours go by and then like you get like lost in the thought, right? So I feel like best thing to do is, you know, step outside, take a 10-minute break or some shit, do something else for a little bit, and then come back to it later. I feel like breaks are important and you shouldn't like, I don't know, I just feel like taking a break sometimes it helps you get a little like distracted and then you're able to come back and like focus, right? Obviously if you're a fucking dumbass or some shit, right? And you're distracted easily or some shit, I don't know, don't do it. But if you're someone who's like, you're able to focus, right, hyper focus or whatever the hell, and you're like, you get too lost in the sauce, then it's probably the best time to like step back for a bit and reevaluate and plan for a bit, you know? So that's another important thing I would say. Obviously right now I would say obviously like I'm not like 100% focused on it or nothing like that, but I would say I'm taking too many breaks right now, right? 47 minutes in and then I'm literally like not even halfway done with the drawing, right? So I just gotta draw the mouth. Well, actually I gotta draw the mouth, the outline, like the rest of this shit, and then I gotta figure out the color scheme, right? So obviously this is gonna be backup art, like I'm saying. So if I'm not able to get the actual art that I'm gonna like I want to do, then I'll use this art that I'm drawing now. But if I am able to get it, which like I'm saying, I'm 99% sure I won't be able to, then fuck it, I'll just use this. So I'm trying to focus a little bit more now. And I feel like that's one thing I like about drawing too, is like you can kind of draw whatever you want, right? There's no guidebook, there's no rules. I mean, technically there's rules for drawing. Like I feel like the thing I've been struggling with is like that Loomis method bullshit, right? Obviously for like drawing faces and shit, it's been hard for me, and I feel like I've been practicing. Like I've drawn probably like thousands of fucking Loomis, whatever the hell's, and then I feel like I still, even to this day, I can't get it. And then one thing I struggle with a lot is perspective. So like I struggle with that, right? But if I wanted to draw a picture and I wanted to draw it like proportionately wrong on purpose. Like technically I could, right? There's no rule that says I can't. There's no rule that says I could draw like a shitty drawing, right? Or I could have like shitty colors, whatever the hell. Like I feel like whatever, the only thing that limits you really is like your like imagination or whatever, you know. But like if I want to draw a picture and it was the wrong perspective and I wanted to do that on purpose, like technically I could, you know. No one's gonna come, the police are not gonna come on my door, you know, like, you know, fucking knocking and shit. So if you want to do shit wrong on purpose, technically you could, right? And obviously again, like the only thing that really limits you would be like your imagination, right? Okay, I actually feel like it came out pretty good. So I'm done with the outline right now. That's pretty much everything. Came out good, better than I thought it would. So now only thing left would be the coloring stage, right? And fortunately for you, I fucking suck at coloring, bro. That's like one of the hardest shits for me. The fucking values, right? Gradients, color schemes, hues, all that. I'm really horrible with, right? So I'm better with like one fucking one color or some shit, monochrome, right? Whatever that was called. I'm obviously not the best at when it comes to drawing. And I'm like 51 minutes in. Pretty high, a little buzzed. Excuse me. All right. Oh, obviously I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be able to finish this shit, right? Okay, so let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. Damn, excuse me, guys. All right, so coloring, right? So obviously, like I'm saying, I just have this fucking picture here, right? It's gonna be like my fucking template. And then for me, if I'm being honest, right, you might not be able to tell from this video, right? But my skin is like kind of dark, right? I'm not really like technically I'm not white, right? I'm not a white person. So I have like dark skin technically. It's like brown. I would say it's brown. So I feel like a lot of times when I draw myself and I use my actual skin color, I'm like, yo, I feel like it just came out a little too brown, right? Where I almost look like you'd probably think like I'm trying to look like a black person or something, you know? Like, you know how like a lot of like animated shows and TV shows nowadays, all the characters like have their skin darkened, right, to be more progressive, right, inclusive and shit like that. Where I'm like, yo, I don't want people thinking I'm like trying to say I'm like a fucking like minority or some shit. So a lot of times when I do color for myself, I'll go to like the lightest part of my skin, and then I'll kind of like, or at least one of the lightest parts of my skin, and then use that as like the base color for myself, and then go from there, right? Because I'm like, sometimes I'm like, yo, like I came out looking a little too brown, right? Yeah, I don't want people thinking I'm trying to fucking like be what I'm not, right? I'm not trying to be, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I'm not trying to be racist. But fuck it, who cares? Well, let's see. All right, like okay. So, the example I'm trying to give is like Black Iana, right? Like, remember Ariana Grande had that phase where she like darkened her skin, and then she talked like a black person, try to act like a black person, right? And then now she's like that. She's like a like super like weird white bitch, like all that wicked bullshit. Her and the other the fucking black lesbian girl, Cynthia Erivo. All those interviews where they're crying, they're fucking crying about everything, and now all of a sudden, like, oh, I didn't know what they were talking about. I was just going along with it or some bullshit. So basically, what I mean is, like, I'm not trying to be like Black Iana, right? I'm just saying that sometimes I wish I had a, like, sometimes I do wish my skin was a little lighter, only because if I try to dye my hair blonde, I wouldn't look good. That's how dark my skin is. Or it's just like, it's a weird, like, it's like a brown, light brown, you know? Alright. Alright. Ooh, that's pretty dark. Okay, so in this case, right, this is what I'm talking about. So, like, I did it, and it's a little dark. Nah, it's alright. It's alright. It just looks dark. I mean, technically, it's technically like comparing it to a white background. So I feel like obviously it's gonna look darker than it is, right? Because it's like more of a dark peach, and then it just looks a little bit like almost like a brown. But fuck it. It is what it is, bro. Technically, my skin is brown. I'm in like a nice... Oh, dude, during the summer, bro. Damn, you guys should see me, dude. During the summer... Oh, not recently, actually. I'm a huge fan of swimming. I really like to swim, and I really like the beach. But I've always liked to swim since I was a kid. I used to like going to the public pools and then swimming and shit. Fucking labs, diving board, all that bullshit. And then... I'm a huge fan of public pools. Actually, not really. I like swimming. I'm not a huge fan of public pools. But then, obviously, I don't have my own pool to swim in. So I tried swimming at the gym one time, and I don't know. I didn't really like it. It was kind of weird. I might swim more, maybe during the summer, but who knows. So I like swimming. Huge fan. And then I like the beach. And then I haven't been doing it recently, but I used to like really go on a lot of runs. I used to be like really like... I used to fuck with running a lot, where I was running like every other day. But then I heard something that said like if you run, it decreases your testosterone or some shit. I didn't know if that was true, so I just stopped running. But I used to like really like to run. And then I'd always have my shirt off. So yeah, like swimming, going to the beach, and going for runs. Like during the summer, bro, I'm like fucking perfect tan, bro. Like nice, like golden color, dude. Like well done, crispy chicken nugget. Dude, you guys should see me during the summer. So probably this summer, I'll probably tan. I'll probably just go do all that shit again. Go swimming, go for runs, do all that bullshit. Okay, alright. So I don't know how long I'm going to record. I'm probably just going to finish up this coloring shit. And then to see how it looks from there, and then keep progressing. Alright. I feel like it's kind of one thing I'm kind of glad about the skin thing, I guess, is like I feel like a lot of times I could just go out and I don't really need sunscreen, right? If I go to the beach, I don't need sunscreen. If I go swimming, I don't really need it. I feel like it's probably better if I don't have it, because it's just like, I imagine, dude, like fuck, my skin's all fucked and shit. I don't even know. Fuck. But I mean, so far it's been cool. Like I haven't really seen any issues. I haven't had any issue with it. Like I'm saying, like if I'm in the sun for too long, I just tan. That's it. But then I feel like everybody I know, like all of my exes or whatever the fuck, whoever, friends, everybody I mean, you know, these fools are out in the sun, dude. They get red. Their shit's burnt for a week, dude. Fuck their shit. Like they go to a game, their whole chest and like their neck and all that's red. And then like it's like they have to put lotion on it for like 2 weeks and shit. They have to take pills, all that or whatever, yada yada yada. Where I'm like, damn, dude, like. For me, if I'm in the sun for 3 hours and I don't have a shirt, like, fuck it, you know. Actually, I did that one time. I remember at the beach. I went for a walk. I was by myself. I went for a walk, so I was just walking across the beach. I had my shirt off, and it was hot as fuck, dude. I remember like the sun was just on my back, and then the next day I woke up just fucking normal, you know, just obviously a lot darker than before. But yeah, so fortunately, I tan. And then, unfortunately, I need to drink and to smoke again. Sorry, I was trying to burp, but I couldn't. Ooh, Jesus Christ, bro. It's not even that cold, but I'm like, fuck. Well, actually, because I've been smoking too. My fucking nostrils are like completely closed right now, dude. I'm like a fucking mouth breather right now. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm sure you could probably hear it, huh? You can probably hear like the fucking like the fucking breaths and shit. Fuck, dude. I can't breathe for shit right now. And that's one thing I hate about the fucking cold too. Like I'm saying, I hate the cold because it's like it just fucks me up. Like if I'm in the cold for too long or if it's too cold, I'll get sick. So luckily it's I would say it's March. It's the end of February, right? So luckily we're like good. It's not really that cold anymore. Like today actually during this day it was kind of hot. Like I had just my pants and my shirt and I was like, damn, it's fucking hot out here. Like I was almost gonna work up a sweat. And what the fuck am I talking about? Oh yeah. So it's end of February. It's not that cold. So right now I have 2 sweaters, only because I need them. If not, I'll probably wake up with like a fucking fever tomorrow, dude. So it's getting better, right? It's not really winter anymore, but fuck, it's still cold. Damn, dude, I'm fucking behind. I'm lagging. All right. All right. That should be a song right there. It'd be called All Right. Okay. Oh, that should be a song right there. It'd be called Okay. Just kidding. Fuck, dude. Only if Brian was here, bro. That'd be fucking sick. Probably had a fucking sick ass video. All right. Okay, got that part. Just gotta do this part. So obviously, again, I'm coloring right now, and this is my 3rd layer. So the first layer was a picture that I inputted. My second layer was the damn. Damn, dude. Damn. Second layer was fucking the outline. 3rd layer, this one that I'm doing right now, is gonna be the color of the skin. Only the skin. 4th layer is gonna be like the hair. 5th layer the shirt. 6th the background. And then 7th would be all the shading that I'm doing. 8th would be I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I have a lot of layers to add. So it's my first one. Or my 3rd one, I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna finish up this layer and then close out the video because I'm like, I feel like it was more interesting the last one when I was playing that like fucking religion mythology video, and then I was just drawing and responding to it kind of. Actually, I don't even know. I don't really, actually, you know what? Fuck it. I think it is. I'll just be honest. It probably was more interesting. Fuck it. I gotta accept that. But yeah. So I got this. Got that. All right. Oh, dude, I just got the face. I got the ear and the fucking neck, right? All right, here we go. Okay. Yada yada yada. Color this in. It has color. Okay. Got this part. That part. I fucked up. Okay, I was going too fast, sorry. Got this part, that part. Okay. That part, right. Got that. All right. Got that. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Ooh. It's like it's a race against time or some shit right now. The fucking pressure is on. Okay, I got that. Got that. Oh, I got that. Oh, fuck. Okay, I got it. Woo! Okay, so that's one layer out of like 12, dude. Okay, so if I put this here, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, my skin is fucking dark, bro. Like, I feel like I look like fucking, fuck, dude, look at that. Damn. Look at a fucking black fool right there. Damn. Can't even see it. Oh, well. Fuck it. Well, that was enough for today. I'm tired. Okay, so let me. Probably just gonna finish this shit off if I'm being honest. Woo. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this artwork up. Like I'm saying, it's gonna be my backup. So actually, no, I should probably just say fuck it, dude. Just use it, right? I don't know. Oh, and I feel like there's gonna be people who are gonna say like, "Hey man, like you couldn't finish your fucking drink in one, and like you couldn't finish it fast or something. You couldn't finish your blunt. You had to keep pausing. Like you're a bitch. You're gay. This and that. Like sometimes it's kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like you gotta take things slow, right? When it comes to relationships, hey, fuck it, dude. Sex on the first date. When it comes to drinking, smoking, hey, you gotta take things slow, bro. You gotta appreciate things for what they are. You gotta have respect for yourself and others involved. You gotta be a man of your word and follow through. You gotta be responsible for yourself and for your actions, dude. And most importantly, you gotta have fun and enjoy yourself. But all the other stuff, hey, fuck it, who cares? Okay, I'm not gonna close it there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my fucking 50th episode spectacular. This has been Napescape, right? So once again, just to reiterate, right, I hit my 300 subscriber mark on my YouTube channel. I fucking finished up my album, right, that I'm gonna be releasing soon. I'm working on the cover art now, then I'll upload it. And then I fucking I don't know what else. I forgot. I'm drunk and I'm high. So that's gonna be my episode. Shit, dude. I don't even know what to say. I'm fucking. Shut up. You're a bitch.